need basically one thing, and then inside of it, a split. So this will be a post stage, I guess, rank pane. Inside of that, we'll have a left and a right pane. So we'll have a rank pane and left rank pane and right rank pane. So let's get that set up. So middle area. So the rank pane is going to be, the width is going to be 100%. The background is, let's get our CSS colors list. So we can color this awfully. Antique white? Sure. I didn't give it any height. Let's give it a height of 30 vmin. I think we can give it more. Maybe we can give it 40 vmin. Alright, that looks like enough room for me. Alright, so we'll have the right and left panes. So we're going to have float left, we're going to have height of 100%, float left, height of 100%. They're kind of going to be inset from each other, I think. So we'll have let's just see what we can do with 50, like 100% height and 50% width. Background will be burly wood, and on the right it'll be coral. So we got our panes. So why don't we shrink them down a little bit so we can shove stuff inside of them. So why don't we do the height, they'll be 90%. Actually, why don't we do a margin top of 2 vmin. So we got this kind of inset here. Alright, so that looks like it works. So now we'll need, in the left pane, we want an objectives area. So this post stage rank. Combine post stage and rank, you get post rank or post stank. The objectives container. And we also have the tier container. So inside of these guys, what are we going to have? mean, I probably shouldn't use all these calcs everywhere because it's going to make these other things even more difficult, but why don't we try it just because we can? Maybe we'll figure some stuff out. So I'll have the tier container and the other container. So post stank rank, yeah, it's a real struggle is real. Alright, so dark goldenrod. And another one of dark khaki. Made up all these fucking standard colors. Alright, so those are our objectives and our tiers. You know, we might actually want more room for this sort of shit. Should this be a 3-panel split with the rank over on the right, or do we need more room here? How can we split this up? Because we could have objectives and then thing and then rank over there. You know, something like some breakup like that. You know, where we'd have objectives, other stuff, and then the rank. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so we have the objectives container, and then on top of that we have the objectives header. So why don't we do height of, like, you know, 4 vmin, font size of 4 vmin, and a width of 100%. So we have objectives. Let's do text align center on that. Why in the hell does this have so much space on the list? I'll have to look into that. Alright, so I need an icon here for like a good or bad icon. So what kind of shapes we got for that? Like a checkbox? Let's see. Pass small.png. And then we've got fail small. Alright, so what I need here for these guys is something else. Like the, I need also an in progress icon. What would an in progress icon be? I can just keep it a question mark for now. Is there a question mark? Shape? No. So we'll draw one. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's a fuzzy question mark. Alright, so I need to add the classes for this. So we have the objective container, objective header. Let's get the objective list. And let's also get the objective item. Let's get the objective item dot results and dot name, and the result dot success, fail, and in prog. Alright, the result is going to be like a width of something small, like 3 vmin, and a height of 3 vmin. Alright, Karakan, have a good night. I assume you'll be up later for Adam's stream, which I guess, I don't know when he'll start. He started late yesterday, so who knows? So we'll need our, I guess in prog we don't really even need just success and fail, and then the result standard could be in Prague. Alright, so this is also going to need to be float left. Alright, so for all these line items, we need the class to be post stage, rank, objective, line. And that's going to have a height of maybe 4 vmin and a width of 100%. Alright, so why are these guys are like overflowing? So the name, maybe we want like 20 vmin. And we could have the results on the left, not the right. Yeah, that'd probably work better. Problem is, these guys are not exactly centered. Yeah, that's looking better. And I guess we don't need the bullet point if we're going to have basically the bullet points be these things. Alright, so we can get rid of the bullet points. Why is this? I guess there's like a margin left here. Yeah, what the fuck is this doing? Why is this unordered list? Is it padding? Yeah, it's padding. What the fuck? Okay, so I think that'll work pretty well. So the question now is if... I'll be right back. So we need to know what happens if we have way too many objectives. It just goes off the bottom, which is not good. So we want this objective container. So it's going to be overflow X needs to be hidden, but overflow Y needs to be auto. So it's going to scroll. I don't want this whole thing to scroll though. So the header is what gonna be it's gonna be the height needs to be calc, needs to be 100% minus 4 vmin. So we get you can have all the objectives you want as long as they're to kill Jeff. And referring to Jeff NZ, of course. That Joker. Okay, so that's the objectives. Now we want like the tier stuff. I could definitely see this as being a 3-panel thing. Objectives, tiers, blah. Well, let's just keep going and see what it looks like. So this other container is going to be post stage rank tier header, and that's just going to be tier, and then it'll be an unordered list. Class is post stage rank tier list. And then we'll have an item on here, which is going to be, basically it's going to be 2 items in the list, but it's going to be kind of a pair of them. So for every one of these, we'll have a line and a result. So tier line, result fail. So have result and then like bronze. Alright, I'm starting to see a pattern here. So silver. See what this looks like. Yeah, unstyled, but it's coming along. Okay, so we have the objectives container. We also have the tier container. All right, so tiers. So this is going to have the header for the thing. It's going to do a 4 vmin. So tiers now in the middle. And then we have these objective lists, lines, and all this other trash. Objective list, line, item, name, result. So we've got these guys coming in here. So the result for the first one is going to be success and then fail. And we're going to have results and then all the tiers. So none, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Alright, so that's bronze and then silver. Sweet, nice. Alright, so we'll have our tier list and our objective list like so. Maybe I should call it rating. We'll call it tier for now just because. Alright, the other thing is we need the big icon over here for the actual thing. So what we want is, I think, a div here which is postage, I guess, rank header. And then we want the postage rank image, and then we'll have our thing, and then we'll have our postage rank footer. Okay, so that'll be all the tier stuff, and this will be right panel, the panel, yes, the panel, the right panel. Make sure to use the right emphasis on your words. You might sound like a panel. Alright, so we need the header for that, which should be pretty simple. That's just going to be width 100%. Let's do a font size 6 vmin and a height of 6 vmin. the image. Let's see, I think we'll do a width of 30 vmin and a height of 30 vmin. We're going to need to do a cover auto on it. And I think we'll need a margin left of like 5 vmin. And then for that thing, we're going to need a dot fail. And then all the way down through our rankings. So we fail, none. Your rating is you passed. Like, well, what do you mean? Like, we have not rated you. So I've got my pane, header, image, and then the different images. And then we'll need our footer. Oh yeah, this the header should probably be text align center. And our footer should be very similar to our header with a width of 100%, height of, let's do 4 vmin, a font size of 4 vmin, and a text align center. Looks like it'll need a margin left of 10. And I think I can just make the top smaller. Looks like I can't really make it smaller, not too much. I can, kind of like that. Alright, well, maybe 25 by 25 with a 12.5 margin. We can make it bigger. 26, let's do 27 by 27. 28s, can we do 28s? So the other question would be, should we drop this down and have more room for this entire panel and then kind of break this crap up over here? And then throw the total duration in here and then put like success. Alright, let's make sure it actually works. Rank failure. So bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. I think we need more room on these guys. It would be nice to keep them as like these lists. So I need more vertical room. So I think I need to drop the whole thing down. So it's going to be this. The height, maybe 60. How much room does that leave us down there? That leaves us with plenty. Alright, this guy over here. So let's get we'll split this guy by upper and lower areas. So this will be post stage rank pane, right rank pane. Wait. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do div classes post stage right rank container. And that container, tier header, right rank pane. Let's just do a height of, what was it before? We went from 40 to 60, so this will be 40 vmin. And background color is going to be something else. Width is going to be 100%. What is our color? Let's see, dark salmon, how about that? $40, that looks bad. 35? It's gonna be like 36. We can make that bigger if we want, can't we, with this sort of thing? So can we do 35 by 35? So we need more room. Okay, so we got that, and then in this area we're gonna have duration. It's all sorts of fucked up. Nice. That's what happens when you forget a div closure. So our duration, so I want a kind of a list of stats that I can throw in on the left here. So we'll have our stats container, which I think is going to have a width of 100%, it'll have a height of 15 vmin, and it'll have a background of, what color? Gainsboro. Is that a height of 13? There it is. So we'll have a stat. So stats, we'll do width of 100%, we'll do a height of 4 vmin. And then we'll have our stat namespacers and values. So these will be stat items. Alright, so what they'll be to start with is their float left. The name is going to be text align right, width of 45%. The spacer is going to have the text align center. It'll have a width of 10%, and the other one's going to have a text align left and have a width of 40%. So what stats would we want to keep track of here? Like, duration is the only one that I can really think of right now. So why don't we just basically just take our thing here, and the stat is just going to have a margin top of like 5 vmin, and padding top. Yeah. So that just basically censors that guy vertically. So we've got kind of our chunks there. We'll have our failure and success message needs to go somewhere. And then I don't think we need a failure and success message here. Like, we just need to have, you know, press to continue, pretty much. So this will be post stage continue container. And then this will be post stage continue text. Press start to continue. So our continue container is going to be width of 100%. We'll have a height of, I think that's 10 vmin right there, and a background of lavender blush. And that should work for that. And then our text is going to be a width of 100%. We'll have a height of 5 vmin. We will have a padding, just a margin top of 2 vmin. Font size of 5 vmin. Text align centered. And then let's have it blink at us. So it'll just look like that. Alright, well that's looking correct. So I will be right back and I'll continue working on this. Okay, so the next thing to do is to get this so if we hit enter here, that it will actually continue and all that. And it's pretty close to our mock-up, like That was our mock-up for the mission, and what we made was that. So, that's pretty good. Alright, on back clicked, on enter, blah blah blah, on update, check game state. Let's see, what was pre-stage screen on update? On update has got if start yeah, okay. We'll need this tried to quit sort of thing. And we put that inside of our on back clicked. And where else do we put it? On enter. Alright. So it's not start current stage UI, it's a different thing. I should actually be here scoring goals a little bit. Alright, so let's boot up the editor and see what I hooked up for this already.